Welcome back to our channel and day 4 of our MSC Meraviglia cruise. In my cruise ship tour video, someone in the comments said I've been pronouncing the name of the ship wrong. It's Meraviglia, right? Meraviglia. Maybe I accidentally said it wrong a few times, but let me know in the comments. Is this ship pronounced Meraviglia? Y'all know I live in New York City. I record these voiceovers very early as to beat the New York City traffic sounds, so I'm probably saying a lot of things incorrectly. Always let us know in the comments if I do. Started my day off with those 2 amazing filled donuts. So obviously that means I had to do my treadmill afterwards to try and burn those donut calories off. And for lunch, we did the Mexican specialty restaurant, Hola, Tacos, and Cantina. Its atmosphere is more casual style, so I do highly recommend this place for lunch instead of dinner. Pause to check out the menu. Also, it was around this time that we found out, due to a medical evac, the ship would be arriving to Nassau, Bahamas at 5:30 p.m. instead of 1 p.m. More on that in a little bit. But let's talk about this restaurant. It was all you can eat and it was good. I got one of every taco on the menu and guacamole. The guacamole was so good. I've never had such good guac on a ship. Gary got the guac as well and the nachos. He loved them.
So I got the nachos. The small nachos, the big nachos would have been overwhelming. But the beans, cheese, oh, by the way, I didn't get meat on this one, so it's vegetarian. Beans, cheese, tomatoes, onions, guacamole, just a diversified conglomerate of different tastes, and I'm about ready to have it. Authentic Mexican food. This is wonderful. Just wonderful.
It really was excellent. It tasted like authentic Mexican street food. I lived in LA, which is known for having great Mexican food, and this was just as good. So far, we're 2 for 2 with the specialty restaurants on MSC Meraviglia. Also, we chatted it up with the 2 people next to us and the 2 people after them, and we hope you're watching. It was so nice chatting with you guys. What is that?
Dulce de leche.
And how is it?
Outstanding. Fabulous.
I said it in my last vlog, I'll say it again. All dessert items on MSC were phenomenal. Gary and I had originally planned to spend the day walking around the new Nassau, Bahamas port. Due to the late arrival, we decided to nix it because we had dinner plans. And we are going to be there in October on a different cruise. We turned it into a getting some sun / lying by the Yacht Club pool day and reading. But I witnessed some horrific scenes by guest services over this late arrival, including a man screaming at the top of his lungs that he was out $200 due to a secondary excursion he got, so not a cruise ship sponsored excursion that required 24-hour notice. And because he wasn't giving them 24 hours notice, he was not going to get his money back, and he wanted the ship to refund him. First of all, please don't scream at guest services ever. Secondly, everyone who bought a ship excursion was refunded all of their money. That's how it works. However small the risk may be, you are taking a risk when you purchase an excursion that is not provided by the cruise. Also, other people were just screaming about how unfair it was. You guys, we were diverted because of a medical evacuation. Was this person supposed to just pass away because you wanted to go to Nassau, Bahamas? I don't understand. Get a grip. It sucks and it's unfortunate, but these things happen. As is, in addition to refunding all cruise ship sponsored excursions, MSC gave each stateroom $200 of onboard spending. And the best thing about this compensation is that we didn't completely miss a port. We were in each port. It was just a shortened day. I've been on Norwegian cruises where a port day was completely canceled and all we got was $40 compensation for port fees. So, in my opinion, the $200 per stateroom was very fair, and thank you, MSC. But honestly, this is definitely something I would love to know your opinions on. Please let us know in the comments below. Is $200 of onboard spending a fair exchange for being late to ports 2 days in a row? Dying to know what you think. Anyway, for us, it was just really nice watching our arrival into port from our balcony cabin. This also happened to be the evening of the white party on the cruise ship. And while Gary and I would never go to a crowded party on a cruise ship that holds almost 6,000 people, we definitely love following a theme and dressing up accordingly. I was super embarrassed because once I put this skirt and halter top on, I realized it kind of gave wedding dress vibes. But I assure you, it is just all Amazon head to toe, Gary as well. Looking spiffy in his white button-down top, yeah. We went to the Yacht Club restaurant for dinner. And check out the view that we had while we were eating. Why take the time to get off the ship when you can basically see all of Nassau, Bahamas from your dinner table? Just gorgeous. Gary's got a virgin mojito. And we are just enjoying Nassau from the ship.
Yep, from the ship.
And we're okay with it.
We're great with it.
We're so good. Gary, you ordered the spring rolls. What do you think?
They're very delicious. I don't know what kind of sauce that is, but never had it before, but it's good.
Awesome.
And the spring rolls are hot, fresh, really good.
This is 4 days of drinking in a row because when alcohol is included, all of a sudden I'm an alcoholic. And I got a salad. Their salads have been amazing so far, and you can see the vegetables are super fresh. So, good stuff.
Enjoyed.
Interesting. This is the beef tartare, and when we had this in the Haven on Norwegian, there was a raw egg that you poured on top. This egg is hard-boiled.
A raw quail egg.
Yeah, quail egg.
And I'm going to give it a go right now. It's good.
Awesome. Talk to me. What did you get? What is that?
It's lobster. Lobster is...
It's basically lobster ravioli with a fancy name.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. but
Okay.
it's lobster ravioli. So, in a marinara sauce, and the butter and marinara sauce, and here we go. I've never had it before. Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the spot, does it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Awesome. I got the pumpkin risotto, and there's some sausage in it, so it's not vegetarian. And
Verdict?
needs salt, but otherwise very good. I got the tiramisu again because it's so freaking good, and Gary got the apple strudel. Is that a strudel?
Strudel.
Okay.
It is warm. It's delicious. And I got a side order of vanilla ice cream to go with it.
You have to order the ice cream separate. It did not come with it. And we went to see the second aerial show they have on the ship. And if you watch my other video, this guy gave a full rock concert before the show again. The theater was so empty this evening because we were at Nassau, Bahamas. Also, in case you did not see our last vlog, I just want to reiterate, it's not that that musician was not talented and amazing. It's just that we don't want to see a full-on rock concert before we see a full-on rock aerial show. Laurie, of the two aerial shows, which did you like better? It's a tough call. I don't know. I would put them both at the same level. I think obviously if you love rock music, you're going to enjoy the Rock Circus show more than the Houdini theme show. But the Houdini show did have an aerial silks act, and I'm a sucker for my aerial silks. All right, fine. A contortionist on a hoop and an acro act. I guess I think I liked Rock Circus better. But really, if you can afford it, y'all should see both shows. Day 5, the day we've been waiting for. The private island day, Ocean Cay, Marine Reserve. I just want to say that of all of the ports to not be late to, we were so grateful that this was the one. Everything went according to plan today. The ship arrived on time. The weather was perfect. We got off the ship fairly early for us, but late for other people, so most of the yacht club had exited already. We were kind of the stragglers. And number one thing we like about this port more than other ports already is there's only a place for one ship to dock. So you're never going to have two mega ships here at the same time, just the one. As is, with only the one ship, the island felt so open. The yacht club does have their own restaurant and beach area on the island, and it is located at the furthest end of the island, so upon entering, we went to a special yacht club area to wait for a shuttle bus. This is the main entrance. And here's the little yacht club seating area where you can relax and chill until you can take a shuttle. And while we're on this little shuttle ride, let me read you some facts about the island. So, the island is part of the Bimini chain of islands, 20 miles south of Bimini and 65 miles east of Miami. The island is only available to MSC cruise guests. It is 64 square miles in size and features 7 beaches, protected marine life, and turquoise waters. Visitors can enjoy activities like diving, spa treatments, and watching the sunset. The island also has a complimentary food court called Seekers that serves American food, Caribbean cuisine, and options for kids. In 2022, Porthole Cruise Readers named Ocean Cay the best cruise line private island. Have you ever been to Ocean Cay? How do you think it stands up compared to other private islands? Let us know in the comments below. Also, this ride is taking so long because this island is so freaking huge that now is a great time to kill time by reminding you all to please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. The notification bell will alert you anytime we post a brand new video. We have a bunch of cruises lined up in the future, so if you enjoy traveling with us through the YouTube, please subscribe. All right, we've almost reached our destination, the Yacht Club restaurant. Check out this menu. Can you guess what Gary and I ordered just from glancing at it? The Yacht Club restaurant is outdoors, mostly shaded. Get there early if you want to ensure that you have a spot out of the sun. The servers at this restaurant were the same Yacht Club servers from the ship. They already knew us by name, kind of knew what we liked, what we didn't like, and also just a round of applause for the excellent service and the chunks of octopus in this salad. And if you guessed that we both ordered lobster rolls, you are correct. I think it's pretty much safe to say whenever the word lobster is involved, you will find it in our bellies. This area that we're coming up upon here is the private Yacht Club beach area. Now, I do need to say this beach was a little bit rocky. And by rocky, we mean in addition to the rocks surrounding the beach area, there were lots of pebble-sized rocks under your foot as you walked around. The sand wasn't super smooth, it was very coarse. One of the Yacht Club employees was telling us that some of the other beaches had much better sand, but we opted to deal with the uneven surface for the convenience of having a more private beach area. And as you can all see from this pan, she may be rocky, but she's still gorgeous, and the surf was really nice, not too wavy. Also, it was the Yacht Club staff working this beach. It was them who were taking our drink orders and helping us. And at this point, the entire Yacht Club staff knew who we were, so we just didn't want to trade in this luxury experience for some less coarse sand. And of course, every set of lounge chairs had umbrellas so you could protect yourself from the sun. There were cabanas available for an extra charge. I never did find out how much they went for. Do any of you know? Please let us know in the comments below. And when there is a beach, I have to pose for some yoga/flexibility photos. If you didn't know it, I teach flexibility and aerial silks in New York City. I know that is the complete opposite niche of cruise travel, but if you have any desire to get more flexible for your tropical island flexibility photos, you can follow me on YouTube at Laurie Bloom Flexibility. I have lots of flexibility follow along videos. I'm also on the Instagram just at Laurie Bloom, and I'm also on the TikTok at Laurie Bloom NYC. I make Gary take these photos of me so I can promote my flexibility classes. All right, enough self-plugging. Although we also have an Instagram together, Laurie.Gary.Cruise, so you can follow us on Instagram as well. We just started our page. And back to Ocean Cay. You can see from this video some of the rocky terrain we were dealing with. I decided to walk back to the ship while Gary took the shuttle, so this is the first site I came upon. Kind of a huge natural pool, pond, lake area. Here's another snack shack you could get food at. So there were a few little kiosks, and then this would be the main hub. Of course, it's closed by now. I promised myself I would not forget the times. I should have written it down. The beaches close around 4:30. We left around 4. As you can see, it's pretty dead. Everyone's heading back to the ship around now, but the area near the lighthouse and the lighthouse bar and the shops stay open longer because at night there are 2 lighthouse light shows. The beach closest to the ship was still pretty poppin' at this time, so maybe this beach in particular is open later. But what is our final verdict of Ocean Cay? So here's the deal. We've been to Stirrup Cay before, Norwegian's private island. We've been to Labadee, Haiti, which is one of Royal Caribbean's private areas. It's not a whole island. We've been to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and now here we are at Ocean Cay. Before we were here, Perfect Day at Coco Cay was always our favorite private island. So for us, it edged out Ocean Cay by just a little bit, by like 2 points. But we're a little bit biased with our love for Perfect Day because the last time we went, we were the only ship there. The ship was sailing at half capacity. It was in the middle of October, so there weren't a lot of children on the island. And it was before Royal Caribbean raised the rates of everything by 1,000 million %. We are due to head back to Ocean Cay in October, so then I feel like we can have a more realistic evaluation in deciding which private island is our fave. But in the end, it doesn't really matter because we love this island. I mean, just look at it. Let's have one last daytime pan from the cruise ship. As we view, one thing I forgot to mention, and I could not film in there, were the souvenir shops. There were 3 or 4 souvenir shops that all sold local goods. It was too crowded inside, but they are located near the entrance of the island. Breathtaking. But at this point, it's been about 4 hours since we've put food into our bellies. On a cruise, that is unacceptable, so we better get to dinner. Another evening at the Yacht Club dining room. I really loved that they switched up the majority of their menu every single evening. We got the shrimp cocktail, right, baby?
Shrimp cocktail. Looks good.
Gary got his steak.
Got a medium rare filet mignon with Bernaise sauce.
Yeah, it's a surf and turf, but the surf is shrimp. How is it?
Chewy.
Oh. All right, this is like a meringue ice cream tower. So this is meringue, and underneath is ice cream. Let's cut into it. There we go. So it's kind of like what do they call that?
Neapolitan?
Yeah, it's like a Neapolitan.
Yeah, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate.
I'll tell you what I think.
Give it a go, babe. Nice.
Neapolitan. The lighthouse on the island has 2 light shows in the evening. The Yacht Club pool deck has the best view of the whole ship to watch, so we got there super early, claimed our space, and waited for the first show to start. The lighthouse show was cool, kind of a fun thing to do. You could watch it from the ship or watch it on the island. The only thing that was anticlimactic about it from watching it on the ship is I'm pretty sure there's some music that goes along with it. But on the ship, at least from where we were, all there was the normal Yacht Club spa style music. So we have this cool light show going on the lighthouse, and yet we're listening to chill, calming music in the background. It would be cool if on the ship, through the speakers, they played the same music that was going on the island. Unless there was no music going on the island. I actually don't know because I was not on the island. Have you ever seen the lighthouse show from the island? Is there music that goes along with the lighthouse animatronics? Please let us know in the comments below. And this end to our evening seems like a good time to end this video. Once again, pretty please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. We do have one more vlog video coming out about this cruise and this vacation, and then we will post our review, what we loved, what we hated. I assume if you made it this far in the video, you kind of like us, so don't miss out on the rest of this cruise vacation. Hit the subscribe button. And that's all from us for now. Until the next time, we both want you to live your best cruise life. Bye-bye.